another video. Y'all, today we are just out here riding, looking at the beautiful, beautiful scenery, these beautiful houses. We're just out here manifesting and having positive vibes. So I'm gonna bring y'all out here with us as we just cruise these streets. I'll be talking a little bit and I'll be letting y'all enjoy the sound of this bike. And yeah, if you don't know, my name is Dom and I am riding my Suzuki Gsxr 600. She is a 2007 and her name is Serenity. If you haven't already, go back and watch my last video, because that's kind of a continuation of this ride. Back in with y'all after we get around these cars. Or are we gonna go around now? Okay. Going around now. A few videos ago, it was titled "Why I Said Yes to Marriage." How some of you guys in the comments could actually relate to basically growing up unstable and that sort of thing. And this video hasn't came out yet, but I have another video talking more about my life. And I just love, you know, seeing people, how they can relate and how far we've come. Today, in church, our minister, Nicole, preached about being a diamond in the rough. And I really felt, you know, that I could relate to that. Like, people don't see your full potential. They see you for what you are now, and that's not, you know, your forever place. Guess we're going around again. People see you for the position you're in now, and they judge you based on things that you've done, things that you may be doing then. And it's just really like, you know, like diamonds, they don't always look like a diamond, you know. Women want diamonds on their fingers. Diamonds don't always, you know, look shiny. They do that by, you know, cleaning it up and things like that. So people judging others based on where they are is giving them a false recognition of who that person actually is. And I just think on my life, and I think about how just 5 years ago I was in a foster home and I was 17 years old. Yeah, 17 years old, and I'm just thinking, like, you know, what am I about to do? And then I just think 4 years old, I mean, not 4 years old, 4 years ago, I was aging out of the foster care system, and I was transitioning into being a young adult, and I entered a program that gave me, you know, housing and got me on my feet. Then I think 3 years ago, Devin bought our first house, and I was in a house by the age of 20. And then that next year, he bought our second duplex, our second property, which was a duplex. And then the year after that, I bought my first house. And people, I just think about, you know, the people that I used to be around. And I remember this one lady, I was with my friend, my foster sister, and we had went to one of her family's homes. And like, I've always been like a shy person, and when I'm around like new people or like in situations that I don't know, we were just, you know, around people I didn't know, I was just very quiet, and I, you know, was just quiet. Well, some lady told me that I was acting bougie or something, and no one had ever called me bougie before. And you know, I was kind of offended. I'm like, is this, I know that doesn't sound like, you know, a compliment. Like, she told me that I was being bougie, and it wasn't that I was being bougie, but I just knew that I didn't belong, you know, where I was. I was just around a whole bunch of people that were smoking and drinking, and that's never been, you know, my area. Like, I grown up with my mom, you know, having people over, and you know, they'd be smoking cigarettes or whatever and drinking, and like, you know, I just saw, you know, what can happen from that. And yeah, I guess that could be a trigger for me. Like, I don't like that. And then I think about, you know, the people I used to go to school with, and they used to bully me for my clothes. My clothes weren't always clean. They used to bully me for my hair not always being done. My mom didn't do my hair. I started doing my hair at like 10. She used to do it, then it was just like, you know, she stopped after she had my baby sister, and I was doing my own hair, and I, you know, barely even know how to do a ponytail. So you could imagine my hair didn't always look nice, and I have naturally curly hair, so it would look frizzy. I didn't know how to do my curls. So like, people would tease me about that. And you know, every day that I went to school, I was like, you know, the class clown. I'm making everybody else laugh, you know, and I would still get bullied. I would never bully other people, but people would bully me. And now I think, like, if they would know, or would have knew what I would be now, the person that I am, would they have treated me differently? They probably would have. Like, today's message in church was just deep. Think about that, and like, I myself, even though I manifest, I still couldn't have dreamt this life for me. I would have never known that I would be riding a motorcycle. I had never been around people that ride motorcycles, so I never thought, you know, I'd get on one. I never had even thought that even crossed my mind. And then for me to buy my first house at 22 or 21, yeah, I bought it, or no, yeah, 22. I think I bought it right after my 22nd birthday, just to buy my first house. Like, I never knew, you know, I would be buying my first house at such a young age. Graduating college at 22. I'm so grateful. family, not for me, but I'm the oldest of 8. And you know, I just always believe that wherever you are now, that's not your end place. That's not where you're going to be forever. This isn't where I'm going to be forever. I'm only 22. And if this is how far I got at 22, just look at me when I'm 30, when I'm 40. Y'all, I'm going to be breaking generational curses my whole entire life. And the generation that I bring into this world are going to be set up, y'all. That's my ultimate goal. I never want them to, you know, go through what I've been through. I never want them to worry about, you know, am I going to eat tonight? When is dinner going to be done? Like, I just want them to worry about being a kid, you know, going and playing, going over their friend's house, you know, that sort of thing. Like for me, I had to watch all my brothers and sisters, so I miss that, but like, you know, I don't want them to miss that, because life is really short. You think it's long, then I think like, wow, I'm already 22 years old and I'm about to turn 23 already. It's like, dang. We going on a very nice and long ride, so don't be surprised if you see multiple videos from today, because this is a nice ride. Beautiful. I don't know if we ever rode out here. I think them said we might have once. I don't even remember. This must have been some other time. This is beautiful. your stopping point, and to just keep pushing and keep going. No one has, you know, the rule book to life and what you're supposed to do. So just keep striving for your goals, and I promise you're gonna get there, because hard work never fails. And if you like this ride, make sure you tune into my next video, because we are still about to be hitting these curves. And I'm going to catch y'all in the next one. If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and comment down below if there's something you want me to talk about. I will. Just comment it down below. And I will catch y'all in the next one. Peace and love, y'all.